In today's video, I'm going to share with you one of the most powerful ways that I have found to incorporate magic into my daily life. I am going to be sharing with you ways that I charge and place intention on certain pieces of jewelry, and I'm going to show you some of my favorite pieces that I wear on a daily basis or just in special rituals. And also too, at the very end of the video, I'm going to unpackage this, it's actually a couple of items that I just purchased from Etsy, so I'll share that with you guys. Most of the jewelry that I wear is silver. I am really drawn to silver jewelry for whatever reason. I do have gold pieces as well, but I primarily wear silver. Now, silver is said to be connected to the moon and to psychic energies. It is a feminine energy. And gold is said to be more of a solar energy, so it's connected to the sun and more masculine energy. Many of the pieces of jewelry that I wear have crystals. Some of them are just silver rings or silver chains or silver earrings, but a lot of my jewelry does contain gemstones or crystals. So as far as the crystals that you have, you may already know what crystal is in what piece of jewelry and the associated metaphysical properties of each of those. In the future, if you do decide to go out and search for a piece of jewelry, a lot of times it's just like when you go into a crystal shop. You will be drawn to a particular piece of jewelry, so if that's the case, it's just showing that that particular piece has a pull towards you. So the energy of that crystal or that piece of jewelry is drawn to you. So there's already a sort of link, if you will. Pretty much most of my jewelry has sort of a link to someone. There's a story behind it, which only adds to the energy or the impact that it brings into a ritual or, whatever is going on that I choose specific pieces for. It was either given to me by someone that I care about, or I have worn the crystal and experienced specific things while wearing it, and so it's a go-to for future use. And that being said, you can wear specific pieces of jewelry for either protection, to get you closer to ancestors if it's a particular piece that's been handed down from family, to connect you to loved ones. It can just be to set your mood for the day. I like to wake up in the morning and set intentions for the day, and that's how many times I will choose a piece of jewelry, especially the ones that have the crystals in them. And also dream work is a very good thing to use specific pieces for, and I'll show you which ones I use for that. A good way to find out if a particular piece creates a certain mood for you or a certain result during the day or at night, as I said, I will wear particular pieces if I'm trying to recall dreams. And the best way to figure out if this is actually working for you is to choose a piece that you will wear for like a week straight. And each day, if you wear it like all day, at the end of the day, record how it made you feel. What were your moods? What were your thoughts? How did you, just how did you feel? What happened? Did you manifest certain things using this particular, or while wearing this particular piece? Something that I like to do to show an appreciation for a specific piece of jewelry, especially if it has a crystal or gemstone in it, is I say to that specific piece when setting an intention, I will hold it in my hands and I will do a sort of namaste moment. I express that the energy in me honors and appreciates the energy within that crystal or that piece, because like I said, even the metals, the silver and the gold, have their own energy frequency. What I have done over time is actually, the next day when I'm doing dream work and I'm wearing a specific crystal, I will write down my dreams and And that is how I have come to form a relationship with specific pieces for, a particular ritual or manifesting something in particular. I will touch on briefly ways in which to cleanse and charge your jewelry. With cleansing and charging, as far as the cleansing part goes, I know that there are many people out there that would disagree with me, but I think this cleansing thing sometimes gets taken to extremes. You have to cleanse, you have to cleanse, you have to cleanse. And while I think that's true in some situations, for instance, if you get a piece of jewelry that is from an antique store, or if you buy it in a place that, I guess just follow your intuition. I'll leave it at that. Follow your intuition. And I'm going to explain to you what I mean about that, about withholding the whole cleansing process in just a minute when I show you a particular piece. But as far as the cleansing goes, you can use all of the regular things that you might think of, like putting it on a windowsill briefly. Different things can fade and have the color pulled from them. But you can put it on a windowsill and charge it briefly in the sun, or you can charge it in the moonlight. You can use salt, you can use herbs, you can use incense. One of the ways that I clean my jewelry is moon water. That is pretty much my go-to for everything. I use moon water for everything. And I think I've already shared before, I have this selenite slab that I use, and I will just set the ring or a particular piece on this either overnight or even just for a few minutes. It's the intention that matters the most. It's not setting an alarm and leaving it on, a windowsill in the sun or in the moonlight for a specific amount of time. It's the idea that you're taking the time and you're setting the intention that this item be cleared back to its original properties. Do you know what I mean? And so, because I think that with crystals, with anything really, it can be clothes as well, but I think that when we wear particular things, they do hold on to specific energies and vibrations. And if you have a piece that you wear all the time, it's certainly collecting, a lot of your emotions and a lot of energies that you encounter throughout a daily basis. You can cleanse pieces of jewelry using singing bowls. You can use just your voice, just speaking to it and speaking the intention that you wish for it to be clear of any negative vibration or energy. You can visualize something being cleared of negative energy or stagnant energy. Just create within your visualization this beautiful ball of white, pure energy coming down and clearing out this particular piece and restoring it back to its original set point of properties. And a lot of times I will just take my hand and place it over a specific piece of jewelry and just run my hand over it, and it's just charging it with my love and my intentions. As far as charging it or cleansing it in the moon or the sunlight, as I said, be careful and don't use the sun too often, or for too long, I should say, because you don't want to damage the specific piece. I'm trying to remember, I think it's amethyst that will fade pretty quickly if you leave it in sunlight. The other thing too is please take caution with using moon water on specific gemstones and crystals. Just do your research and make sure that they're safe to get wet. And then once you've done your cleansing, then you can set your intention for a specific piece, and choosing one particular property that really resonates with you for, like, say, for the day. It could be a specific one that I really am drawn to is lapis lazuli. And what I have found with that one stone is that sometimes I have a tendency to get stuck in my head, and it's hard for me to express particular things. And so when I'm wearing lapis lazuli, it feels like my communication and my words are just flowing, and I have the gift of articulation, and sometimes that's not always easy for me. So that's a particular stone that I go to. And I set the intention that that specific energy come through to me throughout the day. Okay, with all of that being said, now I'm going to show you some of the pieces that I wear, and I will explain to you how they come into play as far as my spells, my rituals, and different uses for each of them. So I'll start out with the easiest, and that is these. And these, everyone knows what these are. These are just gemstone bracelets, and they're just, you know, specific crystals. This is carnelian. This one is shungite, and then we have tiger's eye right here. It's a blue, it's kind of a mixed tiger's eye. So those are three specific ones that I have, that I wear every single day. I usually take them off before a shower, but I put them right back on. And each of these have specific meaning, and I set specific intentions for them. And so I keep them on all the time. This piece that I have on right now, this is from a place called Alchemy of England, and I just love the pewter cat. Get a little closer so you can see that. But it's just made so nice, and it's got a little mirror in it and the little black cat. I do have jewelry that I just wear for no reason. Not a lot, but most of it always has an intention set, but some of it it's just for whatever. So anyway, and then we have the plain old hoops. That's just more silver jewelry. As I said, these are just a go-to for me. Then I have the bangle bracelet, and then I have my, I don't know if you can see, my pentagram bracelet. I absolutely adore that one. This is lepidolite. Lepidolite, I'm not sure how you say it. This stone right here is absolutely wonderful. It has an open back, and so it directly touches the skin. I have had moments where I am absolutely stressed out to the core, and I will go to this and put this on, and within, I kid you not, within like 5 minutes, I'm back to baseline and I'm okay, and the stress is just chilled out. So I absolutely love lepidolite. So look up this one if you're curious for a stress reliever. This is amazing. So there's that one. I have this particular chain. It's just a silver rope chain. This was a gift that I gave to my little girl's dad. He passed away a few years ago. He had a massive heart attack. And this is a staple piece for me. I'll wear this so much and with so many different charms, just because I feel like I never cleansed this chain. And the reason for that is that it held his energy, you know, in my mind and in my heart and my belief system. It held his energy, and so when I'm wearing this, it's almost like just an energetic link to him in a way, you know. And then I have my silver crescent moon, which, like I said, this is pretty much a piece that I wear all the time. Then, and some of this stuff, if I don't really know exactly where every single piece came from. Like I said, this is Alchemy of England, and it's pewter, and I'm pretty sure you can find them online. I did find it in one of my cute little spiritual shops around here, but I do believe they're online. This is a cuff bracelet, and it has a lovely piece of labradorite in it. Not sure if you can see the flash, but it is so beautiful. There's too much of a reflection on that. But it has copper, and copper has very, very important, can't find my words today. It has a certain energetic frequency in and of itself. This is a piece this is kyanite, and some people call this the witch's broom. It's so pretty. I absolutely love this piece. You can see all the different little, I don't know what you call them, little shards, but it's so pretty. And then it has a little citrine right there. This is another staple. This is just my pentagram with the the very cliche but very important broomstick across it. That's just that's my protective, you know, it's a type of amulet for me, if you will. Keeps the negativity away. This is a lovely piece from my son. There's such a glare here. You can't see very well. I'm so sorry. Anyway, this is a lovely piece. This is from one of my sons. And this one's really special to me. And I also have another piece that is from another one of my boys. And it's an amethyst. Both of these are sterling silver. And when I said earlier that you could use particular pieces of jewelry to connect you with family or loved ones, that is what I use these little guys for. As many of you know and probably understand, a mother's intuition is very, very, very strong. And so if I have some sort of glimmer where I feel like they might need a little protective bubble, I just put these on, and that is my link to them. So all of these pieces that I'm showing you now are sterling silver. I do have gold. I didn't bring any of that out. I'm just showing you the silver for now. If in the future you would like a jewelry tour, just let me know. It might be a long video, but I'm willing to show you my other pieces if you're interested. Just let me know. This is just a quartz. I say just a quartz. This one, let me see if I can put it on and if that helps. Maybe it's this light. I don't know. I don't know. There, did that help? I don't know. Anyway, so this is just a quartz piece. I said it again. This one is fantastic. And what I mean is that if you know anything about quartz, just plain clear quartz, you can program it. It is very easily programmable, and it holds a specific energy. So for instance, if I'm manifesting something and I program and set an intention with this particular ring, I will wear this for the duration of, like, the length of the spell, the length of time that I've set for something to be in place, if that makes any sense. And this is a very, very magical piece for me. Then I have this one. This is black onyx, and I absolutely love this one. This is a protective one for me. I had a cat many moons ago, and he was hit by a car, but I named him Onyx, and he definitely followed suit as far as the protective nature of onyx. So this one's citrine. Citrine is fantastic when manifesting monetary things. And then I have this one. This is just my pentagram. This is a piece from Peter Carroll. Look him up online if you don't already know who he is. He makes amazing, amazing metaphysical jewelry. And when I wear that one, it's just, it gives me a sense of protection. It gives me a sense of connecting with the deepest parts of my inner witch. And yeah, it's just, it gives me all the fizzy feelings, you know? This one is shungite. I love this one. This is sterling silver. And shungite is a very cleansing stone, so it can cleanse negative energy and it can purify things. I know that, I think it's, I don't know where it is, but they will put pieces of shungite in water to cleanse and purify the water before they drink it. This is one of my absolute favorite pieces. This is my labradorite. I call this my Medusa ring. And it has, I'm going to show you this one. This one has two different can't speak. This one has two different this has two texture, two different textured snakes. So if you can see the difference between that one and that one. And then the flash in this labradorite is so amazing. With this one, I associate this one with yin and yang energy, feminine and masculine energy, the sun, the moon, all things opposite, all, you know, the polarities in life, because if you didn't have one, you couldn't have the other. We need those polarities, those opposites in life, the good with the bad, the dark with the light. Those are really important because the contrast is how we see such beauty, you know? And so this is my very, 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 very sacred ring. And with this one, it just knows. And I know that might sound a little bit, well, I don't know. You're here, so you're in the realm of all the things, so you understand. But this one just, it knows. It's my power ring. I use this on many of my moon rituals. When I really want stuff done, that's what this one's for. Next is this one. This one is it called charoite? Caroite? I'm not sure. But it is the most beautiful purple. This one is my happy stone. This one, I can wear this for dreams. It's wonderful with capturing the detail. So when I wake up the following morning, I just vividly remember my dreams after I wear this. And like I said, it's just a good mood stone. And as I mentioned earlier, as you wear particular pieces and you take note of, whether you jot it down in your journal or just make a mental note of it, you're going to grow a relationship with specific pieces, and they're going to become your power pieces too. This one is my smoky quartz, and this is an Effie ring, and I love this piece so much. The only thing that I will say about this one, with smoky quartz, it has an absorbing energy and a very grounding energy. Now, I'm a Virgo, and so I'm already pretty darn grounded. But if I find that I'm feeling scattered, or, heads in the clouds kind of a thing, not quite as connected as I want to be, I will wear this one, and it's wonderful. This one is my moldavite. Now, if you know anything about moldavite, then you know. This is my alien stone. I love this, but I will say that I can't wear it for extended periods of time. Also, too, if you know anything about moldavite and you're looking to buy some, I think the prices have gone up, but I also know that a lot of people are selling fakes. So just pay attention to where you're getting this from and make sure it's the real deal. But this one, definitely spacey feelings, and I mean that in all the ways. When I wear this, I am definitely, it's weird, there's like a buzzing feeling. They're not lying when they tell you that. If you've heard from other people that you get immediate feelings from this stone, it's crazy. Okay, just a couple of more. This one is carnelian, and then on the side it has garnet. I love this one so much. I call this my Jesus stone. This one definitely, it's like a heart stone for me, and I connect on a spiritual level that way. Here is the wonderful lapis that I was just speaking of. I love this one. I have a couple of lapis lazuli rings, and again, these are absolutely wonderful for me. When I wear them, I do set the intention for clear communication, and it never fails me. This is my amber. I absolutely love this so much. It is another stone that, actually it's more of a resin than a stone, but it also has very grounding properties. But when I wear that one, it's when I'm in my earthly feels, when I'm really honing in on the Virgo in me and connecting with the earth. I love that stone for that purpose. And last but not least, remember when I told you that I don't cleanse every single piece and that I have a specific reason for that sometimes. Well, as you know, everything holds energy and everything has its own frequency and its own vibration. And I try to really, on a daily basis and within my practice, I try to understand that. And that's literally across the board, from the water I drink to just to everything, you know. I try to show gratitude for everything. Understanding that things hold energy and kind of are a storage place, that's why I chose not to cleanse this particular ring. Now, for Halloween, every single year we try to go to Salem, Massachusetts. I live in New England, and so it's not that far for me. And I love, love, love Salem. If you haven't been there and you get a chance, go. It has so much energy. The vibration of that city is beyond words. And so anyway, yeah, I'm rambling on. I went there a couple of weeks ago, and there is a particular jeweler there. It's like a little pop-up place, and these guys carry so many different types of pieces. So I saw this one, and this is a lovely moonstone. It has such shine. I love it so much. And then the other two are right here. Those are garnets. It's just so beautiful. And as soon as I saw it, I was drawn to it. Now, the reason that I didn't cleanse it, as I was saying, is the energy. I knew that tons of people had picked up this ring and put it on their finger. And I didn't want to cleanse that out. I didn't want to clear that energy. And the reason for that being is that this time of year, or in October, I think year round, but I think specifically in October, this place draws in either people who are aspiring to understand more about witchcraft, or people who are literally like deep in the trenches in the heart of witchcraft, as I am and probably many of you are, and they understand. And all of that energy in that place is such a vibe. It's so thick. It's literally almost palpable. You can feel it. And I wanted to harness that. And so when I got this piece, I put it on right away, which is something that usually I will cleanse a piece of jewelry if it comes from a shop or I get it from wherever. But I held on and didn't cleanse this, and I cannot tell you, the energy has been so amazing, so deep, and so, again, I don't have words for it, but to even up until now, like I said, this is a couple of weeks ago and I still haven't cleansed it, and I love it. So I'm sure there will come a point when I will, but until that point, I'm enjoying the vibes. So, all right, so now on to opening the little package that I got. I ordered this from another vendor there in Salem, and I'm just now getting it, and that's okay. It's from a little place, I think it's called Adjunct Objects. I'll double check that for you. But I saw these and I absolutely fell in love. Every single piece of jewelry does not have to have, this huge meaning. It can be, as I said, just the regular jewelry that you wear on a daily basis. I would suggest, though, even if like say for instance, these little hoops I wear all the time, give it some love, show gratitude. Gratitude is huge. Okay, so it's called Abject Shop. It is Abject Objects. There we go. So, take a peek. That's so cute. I love it. Yeah, this, oh my gosh, this is so cute. So in the packaging, there was this little creature baby. I am dying, that's so cute. Okay, so it's 2 different pairs of earrings. Aren't they cute and so weird? They're so weird. They're like little eyeballs, and then they've got little teeth. They're so perfectly strange, just like me. As you get to know me, you'll find that I'm a very, very weird and strange person. I have so many different personalities. I mean, not like in a clinical way. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You know what I'm saying. And then these. These I just died over. These are so cute. Are you kidding me? These are so cute. They're little Cupid doll babies. But she made them into earrings. I mean, what? They're little clowns. Oh, I love them so much. They're so cute. All right. So anyway, I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for being here. Please leave in the comments for me any questions that you have. In the meantime, thank you so much for being here. And until the next video, stay magical and be blessed. I will see you soon. Mwah.